Well, I'm back. I did a burnout. It made smoke. It steered really good. It did everything I wanted until it didn't. So you'll have to watch and find out what happened. Made it. So, just about to go and line up for scrutineering. I just went and got some photos taken on the pad. Yeah, everything seems good. Went and had a look at the pad, it's huge. I'm pretty confident. So, let's do it. I'm lined up behind Nan's Dream for scrutineering. Just get some firecracker. Just went and took it for a drive. Back to the pad. Go for an idea of often. Alright, better put my seatbelt on, mate. Do it.
I love you.
I love you. Alright, so we've finished the first skid. The tyres are still intact, but But on the drive back, she only showing about 10 pound oil pressure. So that's shit. Either it's completely empty because the dipstick popped out here and there's oil everywhere. Either she's completely empty or it's starved and bearings are fucked. So, but there's not a hole inside the box, so that's good. It's rebuildable, but I'm just gonna let it cool down. See if it's low on oil, I might put a bit more in and just see what happens to the oil pressure. But if that's no good, then that'll be it for today. But it's sort of pretty happy with that. So unfortunately, I've got back home now. Here's the aftermath. It all looks fine. I'm not sure if we've got any leaks or anything underneath. We'll have a look. Oh, just a little bit, but that's fine. So, let's check out what's going on here. There's a bit of oil all over here, all over the windscreen there, because the dipstick under a bit of crankcase pressure popped out, so it blew a bit out of there. And then that in turn put some oil into the exhaust, red hot there, so we've got a few flames coming out the front, and I don't know if you can see here, a bit of paint bubbling. So basically, after the run, I let it sit for a while, checked the oil level, that was still okay, which is not a good sign. And then just flicked the ignition on, turned it over, and it was flicking sort of, 0.8 psi of oil pressure as it was turning over, and then I ran it for about 2 seconds and I could hear a little knock knock, so it's not good. So basically I've just got to pull the thing out, pull the engine, the gearbox out, pull the motor down and find out what happened. It could have been oil starvation. I thought I had enough oil in there that it wouldn't sort of slosh around and starve, but it may have. The oil pump could have shit itself, which then just chewed up the bearings really quickly. I really don't know, so we're going to pull the whole motor down, have a look, see if it's repairable, if the crank's not too bad, or I'll get someone who knows what they're doing to have a look at it and see whether it's worth repairing, or if it ends up being cheaper just to buy like a used 5.3 or 6.0 iron block, which may be better down the track because it means I can hang a blower or something off it at some point and not have to sort of rebuild and upgrade all the internals again. But I won't know till I pull it apart and see what happens, but I'm interested to pull it apart, pull the filter off, check how much shit's in the filter, check the plugs, hopefully it hasn't melted a piston or done something silly like that, I'm not sure. But that's what we'll find out on next episode, so please subscribe. Leave me a comment, let me know how you think it went. I was really happy with the car. It steered great, no sort of bouncing, it was really smooth. I was able to steer both ways, which sometimes with some cars they just only want to turn one way. I could point it where I wanted, the brakes worked well, it was really controllable. So basically, if I can just get it going again, as it was, it'll do the job for now. But if I end up getting another engine, I might end up throwing a slightly bigger cam or something in it, but we'll see. So yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe, and the next video will be me pulling down this engine, finding out what happened. So yeah, thanks guys.